About 19 miles south of Aberdeen, near Stonehaven, you can find the RSPB Nature Reserve of Fowlsheugh. This is a wonderful area to spot seabirds. During spring and summer, especially May to early August, the cliffs are home to over 115,000 breeding birds. There's a fairly easy path along the top of the cliffs. The main trail is about 1 mile long. In places the path can be a little rough. Be careful not to get too close to the edge, as these cliffs are dangerous and there are no protecting barriers. Common guillemots and razorbills pack tightly on the cliff edges, each seeking a nesting place in spring. Guillemots are known for their striking black and white plumage. They are adept divers that forage for fish and invertebrates in the North Sea. They typically nest in large colonies on rocky cliffs. Common guillemot pairs only lay one egg. It is pointed in shape, which prevents the egg from rolling off the narrow ledges. In the British Isles, the name guillemot often refers to the birds that in America are called murres. From a distance, guillemots and razorbills look quite similar, but close up, the difference is easy to spot. Guillemots have a sharp, pointed beak. Razorbills are medium-sized seabirds with black and white plumage. They have a thick, blunt, black bill with a distinctive white line. They are also adept divers, spending time at sea foraging for fish. They only come ashore to breed and establish dense colonies on rocky coastal cliffs. Unlike guillemots, razorbills have a very distinct thick bill, which is reminiscent of an old-fashioned shaving razor, hence their name. They nest in crevices or amongst boulders, and like many auks, they lay a single egg. Beware if the wind is blowing in off the sea. The smell can be quite overpowering. Kittiwakes are medium-sized gulls that are common and widespread breeding birds in Scotland. They are easily recognisable by their black wingtips, which look as if they've been dipped in ink. They have a yellow bill, a grey back and white underparts. Their distinctive call gives them their name. The kittiwakes breed in large colonies on rocky cliffs and ledges. The largest and most numerous colonies are found along the North Sea coast. Kittiwakes are facing significant decline in population numbers, leading to conservation concerns. This may be due to commercial overfishing of sand eels, or perhaps yet another effect of climate change. This is red campion, a common and attractive wildflower found throughout much of Scotland. It has various common names like adder's flower, Robin Hood and bachelor's buttons, and is associated with myth and folklore. Herring gulls are a common sight in Scotland, particularly around coastal areas and increasingly in urban environments. While they typically breed along rocky coastlines, they are frequently seen inland, especially during winter, on playing fields, reservoirs and agricultural land. They have adapted to urban environments and often nest on flat rooftops in towns and cities. Their population has declined steeply in Scotland, with breeding pairs decreasing by 55% between 1969 and 2002. All gull species in Scotland are protected by law, making it illegal to harm them or disturb their nests without a licence. Fulmars are also a common seabird in Scotland, known for their stiff-winged gliding flight and their ability to nest on steep cliffs. They are part of the petrel family and resemble gulls, but are more closely related to albatrosses. Some fulmars remain near breeding sites all year. However, many Scottish fulmars migrate far into the North Atlantic, sometimes as far as Canada. They have a tube-like nostril on their beak to help excrete excess salt, allowing them to drink seawater. Fulmars have a unique way of defending their nests. They spit foul-smelling, oily stomach contents at predators or intruders. So be careful not to get too close. At the far end of the cliff top, there is a substantial shelter. From this spot, if you're lucky, you can view a few puffins. Puffins, often called clowns of the sea due to their colourful beaks and comical waddle, are beloved seabirds in Scotland. They return to Scotland's coasts and islands to breed between April and August. They nest in burrows near the top of the cliffs. They primarily feed on small fish like sand eels, diving up to 60 metres underwater to catch them. Puffins belong to the auk family and can live for as long as 20 years. Even so, they are considered vulnerable globally due to factors like climate change and overfishing. Unless you wish to venture further along the cliffs on a slightly overgrown path, now is the time to retrace your steps back to the car park.